Yeah, sometimes it's hard to even breathe in this life because they've made it so hard out here for a real soldier with a mission in mind. The Lord said, "Seek me and you will find me." So we plant them seeds, even in the dirt, fighting up against that matrix by design, but to snake you all out. So this is how it works. Faith beats that fire, been that flow. I've been down so low, crying and lamenting in that type of way, from a soldier coming up from that fight, trying to find peace in the middle of war, knocking on heaven's door, my knees tied, strapped to that floor. Got tears in my eyes, sure, give it that. These people haven't got no heart as a soldier, spiritually heavy. Where the world just grew colder and colder. It's as if faith saves. I'm gonna hold on tight to my mission, because that's the word that God speaks. When I seek the Lord, I'll find my way. So I've been tied, planted in the ground. I'm gonna rise in time like a harvest I've never seen before. Even when that rainfall comes, and even when that pain's and that grind, with all our hearts we're gonna pray and stand our ground. It's exactly what they don't want you to do. Fighting up against that war. They ain't doing anything to us. They're doing something to God. The mission that we plant. So I'm planting that seed. I'm planting to be. Because there's no justice in this world. And they turn your heart so cold. Get you into that Stockholm syndrome type of way. So yeah, people been selling you out to sell your whole worth out, stealing every last little piece of your energy. So I'm still here, Lord, breathing in that truth, even when they lied on my existence, even from being in my youth. They hacked my heart. They poisoned my peace. They poisoned me so bad I couldn't sleep. See, I don't pray for money. I pray for freedom and abundance. Hopefully your eyes light up to reaching that don't believe in Him. Because we still believe. We still believe. Through that storm and all of that grief they want to make over you, you keep your hearts alive. And the world's trying to steal your fucking life. Yeah, just because we're speaking the truth out here. We'll speak to life, not death. That stupid death decree that they have. We'll keep fighting with each and every single breath that we got. That seed that we plant, we're gonna rise in time. Even when that rain falls, we're out there in that storm. And even when that pain hits hard to that grind, we go all in with our heart, gonna pray to stand, gonna rise up in that Lord. That Lord's His plan. Trust that the Lord has that master plan. See how when we plant those seeds of change. We want to make a hyper-pop mission. Get these cops moving their feet around that dance floor. So that's how it should really be. It's not standing at that grave they want to make and throw you into. So don't stop praying. Don't stop worshiping that Lord. That Lord deserves all of your trust and faith. Don't let the enemy rob your peace. The Lord hears you, even in the silences of night. Keep planting them seeds. Keep believing in better to come, better be. Because in that seed you plant, it's gonna bloom in time. You plant that seed with change in our hearts, minds. So even if you're feeling broken, even if you're feeling bruised, Take out that fire that burns within you from the Lord, because it's in Him that lives in us. And we'll keep seeking you, O Lord, even when we're tired, torn. Praise your name forever, forevermore. Father, keep our hearts alive. Don't let this warfare win that fight. Remember in Jeremiah 29:13, it says, when we seek you with all of our heart, we'll find you. So here we are, Lord. We're seeking your way, seeking thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And it feels like the whole world might as well look against us inside. It's when the tests come on so heavy. So we've been walking through that fire, still praying through the ashes, when the world just wants to throw us down into an early grave. You rise up from the beauty in that wrecked place that they wanted you damaged in. Stand up, don't quit, don't throw in the towel, don't lose your grip, because the Spirit hears you, the Spirit of God hears you. Not called to comfort 100%. You're called to faith, even when the nights don't lift up, even when them hearts feel ripped up. We'll still pray and rise each and every single cloud that covers the skies. We seek you, Lord, with all of our heart, all of our minds. That's when we'll find Him, in the ruins, in the chaos. Get down on our knees. That's a beginning. It's another new beginning. Each and every single part of our hearts is sparks. We will not fade, we will not fall. We will trust you with all our might, Lord. As it's been a covert battle over souls and minds, trying to steal our joy, trying to steal our peace, trying to steal our time, trying to steal our love, trying to steal our own work, life. Yeah, they hacked about our hearts and twisted up our sides. But you, O Lord, you restore that light. These people could think that they're doing any good out here, stewing up life, making up their own missionary moves, poisoned up by deceit, betrayed by those same ones that were supposed to protect you. We're on our knees, down to the floor, and our prayers still connect to God. Yeah, we're all sinners here, right? They hear our cry, they know our cries, they've been hacking us up each and every single place. So we've been going up against that matrix design. And that's the pain that rises inside of their own hearts and minds. They can't stand to see us try to win. So they've been grinning straight up to the heavens and skies. Straight up lying to God, lying to themselves, lying to their own. So I wanted to speak encouragement over your life. Never stop praying to the Lord and worshiping the Lord, our God, who art in heaven. God allows us to go through tests and trials, and to go through these fiery storms in hopes for the beauty on the other side. Or we don't want to quit. We don't want to be the person that gives in. Sometimes we want to throw the whole towel in. But our faith, we have to stand it up and rise. Because we need to keep in our prayers. We pray for specific times inside, seeking the Lord's will over our own lives and wants. So we might be wrong for wanting, but where we are called to want, we don't necessarily want, so we're just sinners out here. But our forthright prayers are in prayers for that established way in the word of the Lord, to make effectual prayers and to take it out bright, even in the lost battles that we feel like we're so troubled up in. Sometimes it can be worse than what people can even think is possible, but they are. As for me, as I know sometimes they are for you too. We've been feeling so very hard pressed inside of our life for something whole inside of our life to come true, come into alignment for all that we've had to fight through. It's just been so hard, without real answers, feeling like they're coming from anywhere at times. So it does get hard, but stay on your knees and pray. So my heart's been concerned, it's been faced up with death attempts on my very life, very covertly driven in, very calculated by these evils that just have so much save their own faces, not allow me to be loved at all, never even wanting me to be born, let alone be able to live. So these things verbatim is what troubles we're having. Stated art of warfare attempts to establish our own faith, as though there isn't anything left sometimes to have faith in. But pick up that faith. Trust in the Lord. It's taken us out of some of the most troublesome roads of our lives to psychologically mess with our whole minds.
Wake up 52.
You have the right to feel that your reality is as hardcore as it is to take that effectively, to try and take your concentration of what is right, and duly sworn that they have sent against us in the worst of ways, sometimes imaginable, but they have. We're all sinners here, like I've said. We're not perfect. Not none of us. We just want to be able to be kept alive now, where our hearts are placed in that battlefield for our entire life, feeling ignored by the very same people that are designed to protect you from these crimes. It's just seemingly impossible for our hearts and minds to wrap around the monstrosity of it, the morbidity of these crimes that take over your ability to feel so alone. Feeling so lonesome all over our lives, less than alone, where it's just stolen away parts sometimes of our whole energy to even try and establish that true heart's connection, let alone feel real love in life, when it's solidly played to these very hardcore demonic ways to dress us up in these criminal enterprise lives that they wanted to take us out for so long. So sometimes we forget to pray, but we don't feel like we got time. We haven't been going to our knees to pray, rather praying in our minds, or just laying there. But we are still humbly called to seek the Lord and be meek. You're not weak. To take it there, to get down on your knees is sometimes the actual strength that you need to give that time to the Lord to pray, as though we should. It's not a mental breakdown, but a very physical one. The enemy seems to want to rob us of our entire ability to pray and stay in the place that we're trying to be in with Jesus Christ. It's the Lord, to pray, be okay, to be humbled by the light of our Savior. We've come to find the answers. We are dying. We will all find our answers for all of our life circumstances. Even if we aren't able to see them now, our tongue has to be the power that the Lord gave us between life and death. So believe in life and worship ways like never before. So we don't want war. We don't want war with the things of this world. Simply godless and heartless in the ways that they try to deceive us and rob us blind to the truth that we feel inside. It's that heart-spoken language. Speak it. Speak it to the Lord. So obviously this work is around Jeremiah 29. So we've been down them roads for so long, lost some of our own light. We'll still stay strong. For this one's for them heartwork warriors, for every heart that hurts, trying to belong inside of a heart that we've born into while they're snaking down the gravel lines, the radio blowing out our speakers, the battle cries inside took us far off from that road, but not far off of our own minds. Now, 'cause we're standing up solid, tied to the grounds, on our knees in prayer, seeking only you, Lord, trusting in only you. Only you. Run our souls through that holy rain, searching that till we got what we need inside, 'cause we won't fold. Keep on planting them seeds of love, spreading them around. Hopefully the new roots rising from the ground through the ashes and the soot. They wanted to take out that steady sound, to clip up our work, to make our whole hearts hurt worse than they already knew or hurt ways. All the abuse that they gave. Keep planting seeds. So we're planting that seed of love, a heart by heart. We bleed, we believe, through the lies, through the heat, coming alive in a real country hyper pop beat, ending the war, ending all of the abuse out here. We need that whole worldwide mission to be complete. Take it out here, and the wars we find that soil, in that soil work, toiling all of the time, and that's proof of how they treat us. Each and every single move, they can't defeat us. Only maybe in a slave they can take people out. They're really truly fighting God's people. They're fighting the one who died on that steeple. So we'll search out this heart, this real time that we're living in. Dust on the lens, but we'll see clear through them cut games and their proxy warfares that have been driven. They don't own our fear. They tried to hack what God designed. That code of love, they can't relate. So we crank up that music with that glitch pop on high. Let that light cut through the night. We ain't gone, just realigned. The grace of a holy rhyme. They know the soul's worth, so of course they got a place in what God birthed. Each and every single book that they gave, it's still speaking the truth. But we're the proof where love's coming through. For the dirt they grind, through all of their crime. Flames that they wanted to fan in our lives, to hurt us in the parts they already knew they were there, being placed upon our lives to keep us poisoned up and lost inside of that state of mind. So we rise up again, and we call that Lord's name, oh Lord, oh Lord. That's the way that that seed needs to remain, seeking the Lord. So we're planting seeds.